Case 1, Herbalife Side Hustle. How much do you actually make?
Looks like you brought this case, so what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I am a manager at an urban clothing store, and I only make $35,000 a year, and I'm paying child support. Toward my ex-wife here, she is a dental assistant, and also she does Herbalife distribution, and she's making a little over 200 grand a year. And I just need a little help because she's not doing child support at all, and it's a struggle for me right now. I'm a retired U.S. veteran, and it's just a struggle with my two boys.
Okay. Ma'am?
Yes. Well,
why do you agree with everything that he's saying?
no, I do not.
Okay, so what is
If
going
he
on?
stayed at the casinos, he probably would have more money than he does.
That's not true, Your Honor. I'm always home with my boys when I'm not working.
Okay, who is paying child support in this case?
And I have custody of my boys.
He's paying child support. It looks like you guys split custody. So it says Sunday through 1 week with one parent, and then Sunday.
Well,
through
here's the
next
thing,
week.
Your Honor. She's always on vacation. She's always gone. So I've had my boys for the little
Lies.
over 7 weeks straight.
What-
She has
ma'am,
not seen her
ma'am,
kids in
ma'am,
7
Sir,
weeks.
when I address her, you stop talking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you see this man right here? He will make sure that you are escorted out of this courtroom. We do not need any more loud outbursts. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Now you may continue, sir.
She goes on vacation. She's out of town all the time. I've had my boys for 7 weeks straight. She hasn't seen her boys in 7 weeks.
7 weeks straight. Wait a minute. You guys are supposed to be alternating weeks, because if the children are with him 7 weeks straight, that means his expenses are increasing.
This is where the
And
legal
based on
tension
the
spikes.
paperwork that
Joint
you
custody but
provided
uneven care.
from your employer,
Remember, in family court,
it says here you
time
make
spent with the
about
children often matters as much as money
$125,000
earned. If he's had the kids for 7 weeks
What is
straight,
it? Where
that's a
is it
serious
that you're
shift in
working?
custody weight.
I work.
increasing. And based on the paperwork that you provided from your employer, it says here you make about $125,000 as, what is it? Where is it that you're working?
I work for a dental firm,
Okay.
and we make a lot of different castings and models for false teeth and implants. However, Your Honor, when I've been out, it's because I've been doing training.
Okay, that's great.
So
So
I can-
no one, excuse me, no one is disputing whether or not you're doing training, but according to the documents that you provided, you make about $125,000 at your main job, and then an additional $25,000 doing Herbalife on the side. So that amounts to about $150,000 a year. This man only makes $35,000, and you think he should still be paying child support, and he has the children more than you? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm just letting you know that
I don't need to know what you're letting me know. I need for you to answer my question. Is that what you're asking me to do? Allow this man to keep paying child support, and you're making excuse me, that's my job, thanks. You make $150,000 a year.
I pay for the boys' private school. They have private piano lessons. I pay for several. I pay their
Excuse me,
health
Your Honor.
insurance.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Both of my boys are on scholarship.
Okay, you know, that's beside the point here. Ma'am, you guys have a split custody arrangement. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Not in all cases does somebody have to pay child support, because it's up to me to decide if someone pays child support or someone doesn't pay child support.
Notice how the
But
judge
with
cuts
the
right to the
earning
math. $35,000
differences,
versus
$35,000 a
$150,000.
year,
This is where equity kicks in.
$150,000 a year.
Courts look
Sir,
for what's
what
fair
type
for the
of things
kids,
are you able to
not
afford
who's
to
living
do
the
with your
bougie
boys?
life. But
And
let's be
taking
honest,
into account
Disney Cruises
your
versus
bills
Six
and everything
Flags,
like that.
that's not exactly
After
a level
bills
playing
and
field.
everything is taken care of.
But with the earning differences, $35,000 a year, $150,000 a year. Sir, what type of things are you able to afford to do with your boys? And taking into account your bills and everything like that.
After bills and everything is taken care of, after my boys are fed, luckily give them some clothes that they need to go outside and play at the park. Maybe
So-
Six Flags every now and again.
Okay, ma'am, what are some of the things that you're able to do with the boys?
As much as I can when he allows them to come over.
You know what? See, you're playing games. Let me ask you the question. What has she done with the boys?
She takes them to Paris. They go overseas.
Paris?
They've been on
never been to
Disney
Paris.
cruises. Every time she gets them, they're going somewhere special and fancy and whoa.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if you were making $150,000
And she just
a year,
lucked up
right?
on the job, Your Honor. So just to be
And this
quite
is
honest.
considering he's living in my $350,000 house that he doesn't pay any type of mortgage at all whatsoever.
You have a $350,000, ma'am.
He lives in the $350,000.
He lives in it, but you
house,
own
Your
it, right?
Honor.
You own it. You
And
have
he
all
doesn't
of
pay
this
any
money.
bills.
You have all of the, but the kids have been with him for 7 weeks, ma'am.
Because
at a
I
time.
was doing training so I can continue to send them to private schools that they attend
Well,
and
On a
have the best
scholarship.
and the finest
On a
things.
scholarship.
That's great. But you know what? You know what? That's why you come to court, so I can resolve these issues, right? So let me tell you what we're about to do. $150,000 a year. I have your gross at $12,500. How many children do you have, ma'am?
2.
2, okay. Net at 9,000. Okay.
Boom.
based on
Legal MIC drop.
20,
The judge reminds her that only their
63%.
kids matter in this
Okay.
case. Taking
I
care
do
of your
take care
sister's
of my
kids?
sister's 3 children
Noble?
as well.
Yes. Legally
When did this
relevant?
start?
Not at all.
months
Family
ago.
court is all about
6 months
financial
ago.
responsibility
Whose children are
tied to
these?
custody, nothing else.
Our son,
Okay, based on 20.63%. Okay. And
oh,
then
I
you
do
make-
take care of my sister's 3 children as well.
When did this
Are,
start?
wait.
6 months ago.
Wait.
6 months ago.
Whose children are these?
Our sons belong to him and I, but I have 3
Okay.
of my sister's children that
I'm
I take
just
care
saying,
of.
I'm just saying
Well,
this,
let me
Your
let you know how this goes, okay? Anybody else's kids are not a
There it
part of
is.
this case.
The verdict,
Understood? So you have two children
$1,456
that
a
are
month.
involved in this case
And
we're
that
here
line from the
about,
judge?
correct?
Yes.
It's not to
Okay.
punish you for having
So
a great
what we're
job.
going to do is offset
That's key.
the
Child support isn't revenge.
based on the
It's
amount
meant to
of
level the
money
quality
that
of
you
life
make.
between both homes.
You understand that?
But still, ouch.
Ma'am, you part of this case. Understood? So you have 2 children that are involved in this case we're here about, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is offset the child support based on the amount of money that you make. You understand that? Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Because you're giving me this look like you're confused on what's going on here. Okay, so based on this, I did an offset of what you would make and what your child support obligation should be a month. So your child support obligation comes out to $1,456 a month. That is to be paid each month on the first of each month, and those payments are going to be allocated to Mr. Carter. Ma'am, it's not fair to your children that at dad's house they're not able to do as much as they are to do with you. And it's not to punish you for having a great job. That's awesome. However, when you think about what's in the best interest of these children, they can't go to Disneyland and do all of that with dad. Did you ever stop to make it, ask your kids how they feel about that? It's not fair they get to do everything with you and not with dad.
Your
And he only
Honor.
makes $35,000 a year.
Your Honor, I understand, but when I was out getting education, he decided to run around and chase everything that had legs.
This has
Okay, well,
nothing
you
to do
know
with
what?
nothing.
You know what? You guys need to be in a different court for that. That has nothing to do with me. Anything else pertaining to these children and the money's here.
No,
Anything
Your
else?
Honor.
Okay,
No,
Anything
now
else from
case
you?
2 starts
Okay,
and
thank
it's
you.
already
You all may
messy.
be
A kid accidentally leaks
Case
financial
2,
intel?
luxury purchases.
Imagine being
Are they
12
tied
and
to a
snitching
deeper
about
secret?
mom's secret
Mr.
money.
Bridges, you brought this case
This is
before the
about to
court.
get
What's
awkward
going on?
fast,
I
and possibly
found out
criminal
that
if insurance
she
money's
has a little bit
misused.
more money.